IBD. Let me try that again. Hey guys, it's Nest Life with IBD, and today we are going to be making sun bread with my grandma. And at the end of this video, I will be showing you the recipe, so you can probably make it at home. But we are doubling the recipe, not the recipe sheet though. It's not doubled, so that would just ours would be bigger. And here's our dinner. Yeah, let's get started.
Hello there. I'm Miss Grandma. I'm Nat's grandma and Emmy's too. And we're going to make sun bread. This is Natalie's recipe from school. And we decided we're going to make 2 loaves, so we're doubling everything. And it's calling for 3 tablespoons of lukewarm milk. So we need how much?
6 tablespoons.
So let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to make this lukewarm. We don't want to boil it. And as you can see, I use the special lactose-free milk because we don't want any stomach issues. And we're going to warm it up in the microwave, but we don't want to boil it. So I'm going to just start with 1 minute and see how that goes. And I'll watch it. If I see it simmer, I'm going to turn it off.
So it started to boil just a bit, and I was like, oh no, we gotta stop it. So we stopped it, and if you boil it, it's going to kind of kill the yeast in it to make it rise. So that would not be good because we need this bread to rise. Okay, so
we're gonna cool it down.
Yeah, we're gonna cool it down a little bit and put the other ingredients, and then we'll put the milk last. So because we are doubling this recipe, we need 6 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. Let me set you down somewhere. Here, I'll do that.
And we're gonna get 6 eggs.
Yep, we'll get 6 eggs too. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I didn't get that. 6. Okay, we got that in.
You sure it was a good table? They were a good tablespoon?
Yes.
Okay, now you have to crack the eggs in there.
Now we gotta crack the eggs.
How many eggs does it initially call for?
3. So we're gonna need 6 eggs.
And you can put the shells right in here.
I don't know where to put it, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep you. I'll keep you there actually. And then just the 6 that's right here. I don't know, I'm just gonna do what's here. Okay. I'll do it like this. I'm sorry, this is gonna be hard. Emma, can you please help me? I forgot.
Oh,
I can't.
Here.
I gotta show up.
Oh.
Help me, and I forgot I can't crack eggs.
I used a knife. I like to go
Okay,
like
here.
this.
Let me show you guys how she does it. Wait a second.
I like to take a knife and just whack it once, break it open, and drop the egg in. That's 2, 3. Did you want to try, Nat?
I can't.
4. 5. And last one, 6. Now,
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost ready. We're about to put in the flour and butter, and then we'll probably start mixing. And we're still waiting for the milk to cool down because, as you know, it started to boil a little bit, and we want the yeast to work. Okay, let's go see
the
the
original recipe calls for 1 stick, a half a cup of salted butter melted, but we're doubling. So I'm going to use 1 cup of butter, and it's not salted. So I'm going to add the salt to the butter, and I'm going to quickly melt it. We don't want to make it real salty, though.
We just have to make sure that the yeast works.
So we're going to put this in and melt the butter. I'll start with 45 seconds and see what it does.
We need to measure out our flour. Gotta stir this up, and as you can kind of see, the sugar down there. So obviously we got to mix it up.
So, tell me when. Here we go. We're mixing the eggs with the sugar right now. Really, you want to get it nice and pretty and yellow and even, and all the sugar dissolved with that egg.
So we're letting the butter cool. And we're getting the beater ready over there. And we're still letting the milk cool down. So yeah, as you can tell, it's a little bit noisy. But you know, let's get, I don't know what we're doing next. You'll
So
see
now
that.
we're ready to get the flour ready. And this is a 3-cup measuring, and we need 4. So I'm going to get the flour all in here, ready to go. Oh, there's an onion at the bottom.
Ew.
And we're not going to be like when Nat was in class, that they used their hands to get it to the dough right. I've got a dough hook, and it's pretty cool. So I like using my dough hook. Eggs and the sugar is mixed super well. We combine the flour and the butter, and I need 4 cups. So this is 3, and I need 1 more cup of flour. And then, of course, we have to use flour when we're getting the dough to punch down. I've never made this recipe, so Nat said it's delicious. I can't wait to try it.
It is really good, you guys. You guys are going to want to try it too. So we're about to mix the butter and the flour together. So yeah. There's 4 cups of flour. And this is a lot because we're doubling. Just remember, there's a different recipe that's half of this. So you're going to only have half of this. And I'll show you the picture of the recipe at the end of this video. So, you guys can try it out. So we need 9, wait, what is it?
Pack.
9, we need 9 teaspoons of dry yeast. That's a lot, but I guess we gotta do it.
Okay,
let's
more
do
milk. This equals 1 package, so that's 1. And Natalie, Nat, how many?
We need 9.
Okay, 1,
So that was
2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
Boy, that was a lot.
Was it 9 even, or was
Yes,
it?
9 was even.
Okay, and we want to stir it just a very little bit. You don't want to mash it, and it has to sit for 5 minutes. So hopefully it grows and it's not dead yeast. Okay, so we just leave that alone for 5 minutes. Shall we set the timer?
Sure.
Okay.
So my grandma says that it's better to put the yeast in the fridge to keep it fresher, but before you use it, it needs to be like room temperature so that it works. Just so you guys know, we're still stirring this bowl of butter and flour. So, and it looks pretty dry to me. Oh.
Yes. Let's see. Hello. So we mixed the eggs and the sugar well. That's here. We combined the flour and butter, which is really dry. Now we're adding the egg mixture to the flour mixture, and we're going to beat it well. So I'm going to do it backwards because this is my mixing bowl. So I'm going to take this out. We're going to pour all this in here, and we're going to go to the mixer. We have to get every last morsel of butter and salt and everything else out of here. Okay. And so then it says, does it look like our yeast is growing yet, Natalie?
I don't know, Emma.
In a small bowl, combine yeast and milk, allow it to stand until mixture is foamy for 5 minutes. So we have 3 more minutes. We add the yeast. First we're going to beat this, the egg mixture and the flour mixture without the yeast. Then we will be adding in the yeast. That's the dough hook we have on there, and it's mixing without the yeast right now. The yeast still has a couple more minutes of rising before we pour it in. But in the meantime, we're going to get this wet. See, can you see how it's getting wet with the egg and the butter mixture?
When you put the flour on the board.
So we're getting a big bowl for this to grow. We cover it and it grows for an hour. And you want to have a clean bowl, no dirt, no dust, and we have to lightly grease the bowl with some oil.
What type of oil?
You can use olive oil or safflower oil or whatever kind of oil you like. And we just put it on a piece of paper towel like this, and we just rub it around, so this way the dough, when you go to punch it down, it's easier to punch down. It's not sticking. Okay.
Figure out, find out what it looks like and to see the recipe and stuff. See you in part 2.